Welcome to the Apello. Now, I want to keep this intro short and sweet because this base is a beast and your time is precious. This is a triple bunker, kinda sweaty, duo, trio, even quad base. Unlike my usual bases, this is not cheap, nor is it a simple build. This is more of a chatted out no lifer base, one that I'm planning to build solo on official next week. Yeah, well, we'll see how that works out for me. But for now, let's get into it and take a tour. So we'll start off having a quick look at the disconnectable external. I won't show the costs because I've shown the whole cost in the intro. We'll start off here with the gatehouse, the Patrico Peak to the Patrico Peak. I can't speak. To the left and to the right. Bearing in mind your walls will be damaged if you ever use it. Airlock here, not as I'll ever need that. An auto turret looking you in the face there, and an auto turret at the opposite side. And you've got two the opposite side and one in front of you. Okay, jumping in here, probably best to have actually a double door here, and I put a garage door. You've got some more peaks into the compound, and if your walls are gone you can see outside. An unraidable locker here. And some breach peaks here. I won't spend too long on those peaks. I'm sure you've all seen them before. Okay, running through here, there's the auto turret above you there. And this is the opposite side of the base, the opposite entrance. Or the exit, whatever you want to say. Okay, going into the base itself, bearing in mind I've left loads of garage doors open here. It's got a plethora of garage doors. You've got a locker there. You duck under here. And there's, look, they can see all the garage doors are left open. And you can see these peaks here. I won't explain every peak to you. You can see for yourself. You can't get up and down these. I'm not saying this base is sweaty, but I had to take a shower after recording it. Okay, we'll come down here. We've got a 4-box loot room with some small boxes, 3 small boxes. And this is the opposite side of the base, the opposite entrance. Okay, running up here, and this is the opposite side of the peak you've just seen. And we'll jump up here. This is the upper part of your mobility ring. This is more of a peak if you're next to a mountain. And of course you get some good vision below you as well. Okay, you jump up here and this is your roof take back peaks. And if you open this door behind you, you can also have an auto turret that can see over there as well. Okay, jumping down the upper mobility ring, you see 2 shotgun traps there. I'll explain them in a minute. And there you got one of your 3 bunkers. Now you can either run around the ring or you can run through it. And you've got 2 lockers, a mixing table which I nearly forgot the name of, and you can come straight out to the opposite side to the opposite bunker. And that's the second of your 3 bunkers. Okay, jump up here. And I'll open these doors and jump over the 2 beds. Okay, here you got lots more storage. This base has got tons and tons of storage. It's ridiculous. I personally would never fill it all up. You may do. Depends how chatty you are. And we'll open up here to the roof. Okay, here are one of my favourite peaks, one of my 2 favourite peaks. You can't get up and down these. You get great angles. And you've got your normal peaks that you see on all bases. Just roof pieces coming out. Okay, underneath here, this is where you see shotgun traps pointing upwards. However, what you will have is this triangle, and it'll be made out of twig. Keep it as twig. So if any raiders get onto your roof, the shotgun traps will shoot through that, shoot the twig out, and kill the raiders. Okay, jumping up onto here, you've got an auto turret in front of you there, and you've got one on the opposite side as well. And of course your wind turbines. And I left these doors open, they should have been closed. And then you've got my other favourite peaks in the game. And here, no one can get up and down these either, and you can see directly down, as well as you can here. Well, you can see just beyond the compound. I'll show you this one very, very quickly. Okay, jumping up on here. These are optional. You've got low walls just to get cover, just in case you're doing a bit of roof camping, which I'm sure you won't be. No, I'm sure you will be. It is a bit of a roof camping base. Okay, let's jump down now and go back into the base itself. And we'll run around the other side. Okay. Okay, here is your third bunker. Your sheet metal stair bunker. It forces them to either take the doorway out or take the stairs out. You got a bit more storage here and a large battery. You open this door up and you've got 3 electric furnaces, and you jump down into your core. As you can see, the core's really, really cozy. You've got everything you need in here: storage, tier 3, literal drop box storage. And that's your bunker. To take your bunker down, you just chop out this piece of wood here. Take this off, and then behind it is your tool cupboard. So I'll open the tool cupboard, show what the cost is on the main TC. I also just want to take this moment to thank Mike, who spent 3 days on a build server designing this base with me, and thanks to Goosey C, who's become a channel member. Right, okay, let's get into the build. So we start off with a 1x1 with a double door frame on the front. Whichever way your double door frame is facing is going to be your entrance, as is the opposite side of it. Then we wall it all in, and I will speed it up just to upgrade, and I'll do everything in its final materials from the start to speed up the video because it's a very big base. Okay, we pop the door down and we put our TC to the right hand side of the door. We put a window down. Obviously the window can be left till later, and then next to that we put a half wall with a triangle shelf, and make sure that's only upgraded to wood and nothing more, because that's where your bunker's going to go. So looking from the outside, it's a very straightforward base. And then we run up to it, and now we make our furnace jump up. Okay, here you want a half wall and a shelf. There you go, very straightforward so far. Right, on the side of the TC and the opposite side of the TC, like so, you want 2 squares. This is your honeycomb, by the way. And then the opposite side of them, you want 2 triangles. I'll give you a bird's eye view. So it looked like this from the top. And then you just wall it all in. Well, you would if line of sight don't get you. Oh my god, this line of sight is absolutely painful. There's been worse bugs in Rust, but it is painful. Okay, then we'll put a ceiling on all of this. And this is what it looked like from above. And that's it upgraded. So now we come to this little weird part of the base, the weird shape, and put 2 triangles and upgrade to stone. And obviously put a ceiling on that. And then you go to the opposite side and do exactly the same. 2 triangles, wall it in and upgrade it. So that's how it looks. However, you're not that safe at the moment, so let's make you a bit safer. And we're going to wall this in. Put a single door there, make sure it is a single door and not a double door. And then we're going to upgrade all this to sheet metal. And pop a door on. Okay, so let's go into the base now and make sure the bunkers work. Make sure you've positioned everything correctly. And we're going to put a staircase there, upgrade the staircase. And And there, yeah, works absolutely fine. So I'll delete this now. And you're still not super safe, so what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 double door frames, put a ceiling on there, upgrade, and pop our doors down. These will probably be double doors for you at this point in the wipe. So now we're going to get our externals down because it's really important to get down there quickly. We want one triangle here and another triangle so it's facing towards the base, and go out 7 squares. And at the end of the squares put a triangle. Delete back. And then you come back half moons all the way till you get to the base. And as you do, you put a triangle on the side followed by another triangle like so. I'll give you a bird's eye view. And then you can upgrade these first 3 triangles and then just delete everything else. This is going to be 1 gatehouse, 1 external, and I'm going to do exactly the same on the opposite side to this, but obviously I won't show you that on camera. So you want a wall here and a wall here, 2 half walls with 2 shelves. Delete the half walls and upgrade. Okay, this triangle here at the top. Now this triangle cannot be attached to the base, it needs to be attached to the outside. So if I put it here, for example, you can see that's attached to the base, that's not good. You want it attached to there, and then you can see the little gap in between it. So here, once you put your barrels in or whatever you want there, upgrade that. And then put another triangle on the top here. Pop in your doors. So now we look forward. We have a square, followed by another square. Upgrade this to sheet metal and put 2 triangles facing off this one. This is going to be your gatehouse. And this can all be stone. Unless you're mega rich, and then it could be what? It could be HQM if you're mega rich. So we're just now doing, it's a bit of a, no gatehouse is that complicated, but it's a bit more complicated than usual. I'll put the window embrasures in off camera so you're not watching it all. Watch me do it slowly. I can see there you got a half wall, and then you have 2 low walls here, and then you have a triangle frame coming off here. Once you've put your barrel in, then you can wall that off, and you do exactly the same on the opposite side, which I'll speed up for you. Okay, so you want 2 double door frames at the top here. And then go around with half walls. And obviously this is where your turrets are going to go. Okay, so there's your peaks. Okay, looking forward outside your gatehouse, you want to go out 4 squares, followed by 3 triangles. Then upgrade the 2 right-hand triangles to sheet metal and the first one to stone. It all depends on what again, I'll make sure this is half wall, half wall. It all depends on like how rich you are, or if you want this sheet metal, all stone, or all sheet metal, it's up to you. Pop your tool cupboard in, followed by a window. Double door frame, Have this as a garage door. And then pop your door on. Okay, now you just go across the top with 4 square frames. Same order I've done it in, otherwise you won't get stability. And upgrade these to sheet metal. And then you can delete all the bottom here now. And to disconnect it, for anyone who doesn't know, you just put that there with a roof and then it disconnects it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do exactly the same on the opposite side off camera. And now we're going to jump down to the sides. And we want 2 squares and a triangle. 2 frames at the end. Half wall and a frame. Half wall and a frame. And 2 frames in the middle. Okay, up here you want window, window, window. And above that, window, window, window. So it looks like that. Let's give you a moment to look at it. And then you want 2 windows at the side. So that structure will look like this. And there it is upgraded. And now we're going to jump down and put a circle of triangles and upgrade all these to stone. If I can. Then you want a window on each side with 3 half walls and 3 windows. Upgrade these to stone and grab your locker and pop your locker down as far back as possible as you can go. Make sure it's locked and any teammates are authorised on it, and then put 2 triangle roof pieces down and upgrade to stone. And then here we'll put the embrasures going inwards. And on this side you want the embrasure looking outwards. You have 3 triangles on the top. Followed by 3 half walls. And seal that in. And that's for another turret. So we're just going to come down here now. And pop a door on. And I'm going to go ahead and do exactly the same on the opposite side now. Now it's time to get our walls down. The walls are very simple. Get this as close to the building as possible and straight as possible. Okay, that's not perfect, but it'll do. You can get them really, really tight, these. And then once you've got the walls down, we come inside the compound and we put a square frame here. Upgrade this to stone, and that creates your peak out of here. I'm now going to go ahead and do that on all sides of the base. And now I'm going to put the metal barricades down. Like so. So let's get this first floor complete. We do these 2 slightly differently. So the one with the 2 HQM walls behind the jump up, we're going to put double door frames here. Make sure this double door frame is touching the base. And then you can see there, look, that the ceiling is touching the external and not the base. And here, this double door is touching the base, not the external. So now we're going to go around the opposite side. This side we're going to do very slightly differently. We're going to wall it in again. And this is the side with the 2 double doors, or 2 garage doors. You should have garage doors by now, I imagine. Stick a wall there. You can have a shelf here if you like as well. Half wall, 2 shelves. Upgrade. Stick a lid on it. And then here we're going to have a garage door, and that's going to be a loot room. And then a garage door in your entrance. So it looks like that. So these little weird gaps, we're going to go around and put a half wall and a window and upgrade. Half wall, window, if we can do it, upgrade. And then we've got 2 more of these to do. Oh, that should be sheet metal. Half wall. Window. Stupid building. Half wall. Window. Okay, so we're filling this with a sheet metal wall. This is from your entrances. And then put a roof piece and upgrade that roof piece to stone. And then exactly the same on the opposite side. Sheet metal wall and a roof piece. And here we're just going to finish off walling these in. So we're walling in the first floor now. And we're going to repeat that on the opposite side, obviously. And sorry for the little weird cut there. It's had to nip out. Right, so we pop these down. You can see these are attached to the base, the triangles, like so. And then we come over to here and we put 2 triangles either side and a flat square and upgrade to sheet metal. And we'll do the same on the opposite side, except I'm going to put the square first just to show that it can be done. So it doesn't matter what order you do them in. Coming down now to put the bunkers on. We wall in this and we put a separating wall on the right hand side triangle. Put a half wall and 2 triangle pieces for a shelf and upgrade. Make sure you put your boxes in now because they're really difficult to put in when the bunker's up. Okay, 2 triangles on the top. And then another triangle there, and then we're going to put a wall down on the main base and upgrade that. And then all you do here is just put a roof piece and that'll open your bunker up. Double door frame, and we just check again, just keep checking the bunker still works when you make any upgrades near it. I mean, there should be no problem. There's only one more thing to do about the bunker. I'll get to that in a minute. And then we're copying this on this side. I won't speed through this. I'll do it again to show you. yeah. Don't do that. There you go. So now we'll go down to the middle. We're going to put 2 double door frames on for mobility to one side of the base, the other, and wall these in. This is where I had the lockers. It's entirely up to you what you put in here. I had lockers and a mixing table. And then pop doors on. Okay, on these 4 squares, I'm going to do the same thing on each square, but I'm only going to do it once, otherwise you have to sit here watching me do it for ages. Okay, so you've got a window above the window. Square piece, obviously. Another square piece on top of that window. A double door frame. And above that double door frame, a full wall. On this side, facing towards your bunker, you want a low wall. Double door frame, and then 2 half walls to wall it in. This is creating a loot room. And then we're just going to pop a garage door on there, and I'm going to go and repeat it. So now repeat that on all 4 of the, above them ramps. And we're going to have 2 more double door frames there for garage doors. And 2 more double door frames to get out to your peaks. I'm doing this on stone. If you've got the sheet metal to do it, use sheet metal. So here, now this is the last fiddly bit. So open your bunker now and keep your bunker open, because when you put this on, if you put it there, your bunker's going to close and that's no good. You need to make sure this triangle is attached to the same part as what your external TC is, so your bunker will stay open as it's placed. These 2 triangles need to be placed on the base itself. So the triangle above the bunker needs to be on the external, and the other 2 triangles need to be on the base. And you can see there by the gaps it's done correctly. So I'll show you that again on the opposite side. Open the bunker first, put the triangle on the external TC, and the other 2 triangles onto the base. You'll know if you've done it wrong with the first triangle, because it will close a bunker. So if it closes a bunker for you, then obviously don't upgrade it and just delete it. Hopefully I've explained that well enough. Okay, now it's time to get the roof done. We put a double door frame here and a double door frame here, and then we put a roof piece going up. And then here we just have 2 triangle roof peaks. And then we copy that on this side. And then we come round to this side of the base, and we put a square, and a triangle, and upgrade. And this will have to be done on the opposite side as well, exactly the same. But again, I won't show it. Showing once is obviously enough. Here you want 2 frames, 2 triangle frames, and 2 roof pieces crisscross. Single door, and exactly the same on this side. Crisscross. Pop your doors on, and you want 2 half walls here. Upgrade these. Where you want a normal roof piece if it'll go on, a normal roof piece on the opposite side, and a triangle. And upgrade these to sheet metal. And in here you just have a triangle for your auto turret to go on. Okay, turning now. Let's have a quick look. We're nearly done. We have 2 double door frames and 2 double door frames above it. 2 triangle pieces. And exactly the same on the opposite side. And this is obviously where your auto turrets are going to go. I'll put the auto turrets on very quickly. Just looks a lot better. Okay, then we have 4 roof pieces looking outwards. And if you want, you can have 2 low walls in the middle. That's entirely up to you, just for extra cover. I'll leave them off for now. And that's it. Once you've done that, that is your base complete. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you next time.